Now we're going to do some symbols for those and thingies. So we're going to have the symbols are going to. So the first symbol is going to be this kind of upside down U, and that is going to be the symbol for and. And sometimes the word we use for that is we call it an intersection. So the intersection between two things is something and something. The next symbol is going to be thing going up, and that's going to be the symbol for or. And that's sometimes called a union, the union between two things. You might do something like this. This is actually, I think this is called, I don't know how to pronounce it, a tilde, something like that. Either way, wiggle A, and wiggle A means not. So this would be, for example, not A. That's everything that's not an A. Another way of writing that is sometimes this. A prime is also not A. So for example, if we were doing the other thing, the example I had just before, this is A and B, and what's in A and B was the strawberries. So that's A and B. Okay. Let's change it up a little bit. We're going to stop with actual names now. We're going to go with, I'll make this a little smaller because I want to be able to refer to this. So that's going to be A. This is going to be B. What we're going to do now is, instead of describing things, I'm going to describe how many things are in there. So I'm going to say there's 4 things in this kind of region over here. There's 4 things in there, and 5 things in there, 11 things in this area over here, and 13 things over there. And I'm also going to call this S. So these numbers refer to the number of things in each region. So let's say I asked for NA. What I'm asking for is the number of elements in set A. And the number of elements in set A, so A is, remember, that whole circle, and the number of elements in A is going to be 4 plus 5, which is 9. Now the number of elements in B would be, so B is the circle over here, and that would be 16. Okay, let's do a couple of others. A and B, A or B, and not A. So pause the video, try it out yourself, those 3, and then start it again when you think you have an answer, and then we'll see if you're right. So the number in A and B, it's got to be in A, so that's and. The number in A and in B, this is the only thing that's in A and B. So that's going to be 5. This is number in A or B. Or B means it's in at least one of them. That's in at least one. That's in A. That's in at least one. That's in at least one of A or B. That one's not. So these guys are the ones that are in A or B. And so there's a total of 20 things that are in A or B. This is the number that are not in A. So how many things are not in A? So not in A. These 2 are in A. These 2 are not in A, so the number that's not in A is 24. Okay, so let's do some more of those. So we'll kind of draw this on the top to remind ourselves of what we've got, because I don't feel like constantly referring back. 4, 5, 13. And this is A, B, and S. I'm off the top of the page. Okay. So what I want to know now is the number in S, the number in A and S, the number in B or S, and the number in A and not S. So again, I would pause the video right here, try those 4, see if you could get it. And we're back. So the number in S is the set of everything. So it's going to be all of these. It's 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 11 is 20, is going to be a total of 33. So there's 33 things in S. Things that have to be in A and have to be in S. This is an A and it's also an S, so that one works. This is an A and it's also an S, so that works. This is an S, but it's not an A, and for and, it's got to be in both of them. So that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So A and S is basically the same as just A. Now here it's a number in B or in S, so it's got to be in at least one of them. And while these guys may be in B, they're also in S, and this guy's in S, and this guy's in S, so they're all in at least one of the two, because S is everything. So B or S would be 33 again. Now here it has to be an A, and it must not be an S. So if it's not an S, well, that's an S, so that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. None of them work. So in fact, A and not S is 0. We'll continue some more examples in the next video.